Are we recording?
Yeah.
And there's no country music in the background.
Nope.
No country. Thank fuck.
Well, it was nice while you're
I
like
actually
recording,
didn't hate it.
and then take it away when you.
They used to do that on the radio all the time. Like this Junkie started out like I kind of like
Dude,
it.
it pisses me off because it's like
People want to try to get paid off of 100 viewers.
that's what I'm saying. So I literally almost posted the other day. I was like, dude, I have a video. Like they keep coming in right now because I have these videos up with my son, where it gets a couple hundred views or whatever, and it has a song in it that I like. God forbid.
Right.
Yeah. But what about all those TikTok videos?
Hold on,
and
this
stuff?
massive company comes in. It's like my song.
I know it's sick.
I don't.
What?
It's not
What's
even
the
the
difference? What's the difference between that
You're
and
getting promo.
what's the difference between that and guys playing video games on YouTube and getting paid playing them?
I
Because
don't
a
know.
million people are watching that. I don't get it.
I don't know.
What about like TikTok and Instagram? And when you make a story, you can throw a song on there, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
Facebook page for those or something?
Who knows?
I don't know. 1 second. Let me keep going.
But
I don't know
anyway,
either.
the Cove and La Plata, serious 4.5 out of 5. Good beer selection, an amazing whiskey selection, like good top shelf whiskey selection.
Did you get a Burby?
No, I was drinking. They had Kirin Ichiban, which is my favorite Japanese beer. We've talked about this, and you don't really see that often at American ran joints. So I was like, well, let me get the Kirin's. Also, Thursdays $2 beers. Come on,
Solid.
$2 bottle beers, bro.
That's solid. I was so speaking of Slice House, they told me the guy, the younger guy, John is his name.
John's my guy.
He's my mushroom guy. They had a Japanese day there Sunday. He had a friend of his who was a DJ come and played like
Juice Johnson.
80s and 90s Japanese like hits.
Yeah, it was Juice Johnson.
They had sake, they had soju.
Yep, and Korean whiskey. Yep.
They had all kinds of stuff. It sounded pretty cool.
Dude, they were down there getting tore up.
He said it was like way more crowded than he thought, and they're gonna do it again.
I cannot wait for them to move into their big building. It's going to be
They're
fantastic.
gonna have a full menu and a chef.
Yep, July 4th.
We should talk about Jake's freaking mushrooms, though.
Dude, my
On the grill, bro.
my mother is so jealous.
Why is that?
Because she's tried to grow mushrooms in the past and has failed miserably.
Well,
You gotta get this
Dude,
right shit, right?
You
And a little
are
bit of learning.
killing it.
I
and they taste so
studied
good.
for like 3 months before I even started.
And like,
Literally.
what did we eat the other day? We had oysters.
Yeah, we had pearl oyster mushrooms.
And what was the other ones? You had two.
I had a couple golden oysters in there
yeah,
too.
okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. And then like you
They were
should
always-
set up with like the humidor, like the humidity tents
Yeah.
and blackout because they grow in the dark.
Well, people think that, but it actually so mushrooms are not
UV.
they're a fungus. They don't do photosynthesis. They don't convert the sun into energy, but the sun is a trigger. All their energy comes from the substrate that they're
They
eating.
need the UV
So are
to
they-
create the
are they
vitamins and
par-
stuff. They
No,
need that.
they don't need the light.
That's what I read. I read that they need the UV rays
so,
and all
so
that
does
stuff.
that mean
to-
that
it's a
mushrooms are parasitic in a way?
They clean the earth.
Right, I know that, but like, so are they like the puffer fish of the wildlife there?
Basically, mushrooms make the world go round. If we didn't have them, nothing would ever go away.
Jake,
ever.
I took
decay.
down 5 facts about the mushrooms.
Oh, really?
Just for this.
I
Oh, thank you, Michael.
love mushrooms.
Yep, I did. Nutrient rich, low in calories, and are a good source of essential nutrients. Vitamin D when exposed to sunlight or UV light. B vitamins, riboflavin, niacin.
That part's true about the sunlight. So
Pantothenic
some of them,
acid.
like the golden ones, if there's no light, they will not get golden.
Right.
It
right.
does. They don't as golden. They'll still
Right.
they'll be like a little yellow, but
So eventually, if you get enough selling of those and stuff like that, you'll have its own thing for the golden or whatever. And then that way you can kind of like,
it's very temperature dependent on which strain you can grow.
right.
But yeah,
And minerals like selenium, potassium, and copper. But
See,
yeah, good.
no, I'm just like I was taken aback by not so much the operation, but like I knew you're like, oh, Jake's growing mushrooms, fun. Nah, bitch.
Yeah.
Like we're growing mushrooms, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it's
how
going
you
to
should do
get
it.
better. Yeah, and you know what? If there's no demand ever, it's fine. I'll grow some for me and the boys, and that'll
Everybody.
be it. You know.
also,
But
your family. It's
Son, listen, I could have the ones on the grill. Like I could do that like daily almost.
yeah,
mean,
dude.
they were on the
That's
grill,
it.
but they were also in a pan on the grill. So like you
Oh,
could
I
do it
know.
right on your
Okay,
your stove.
fair
or
enough. But I
whatever,
meant like you also sauced them too. Like you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just
dude,
No,
I
you
did.
only hit him with a little bit of dry rub. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
A little bit of dry rub
And
at
a little
the very
butter,
end.
right? A little butter.
No butter. It was just oil.
A little oil,
Olive
like
oil
avocado
to
oil
fry
or
'em up.
something.
I was you could use avocado. I just happened to use olive oil, but yeah.
That's fine.
Or
but
butter.
Like, there
all
was
that
so-
flavor comes from
The
the
mushroom-
mushrooms. Yeah, they're good.
they really are. When you cook
We
it,
interrupted
just,
your
when you-
facts, but
I'm
yeah.
No,
sorry.
we could keep
Okay.
keep going.
I just
really.
don't understand people that don't like mushrooms or tomatoes. Grow up. They're
Yeah.
good.
All right, hold on, bro. Hold on. There's no way that I'm gonna have a nice, warm, crispy sandwich and then have this soggy, wet piece of shit in the middle of all of
Dude,
it.
tomatoes
Out of
set
nowhere.
off
Out of nowhere.
everything.
You're like, why was this ever put on here?
What about a tomato sandwich? You ever done that?
Listen, that's a tomato sandwich. This is a warm beef sandwich. And there's a
Doesn't need to be
tomato
beef.
right in the middle
What
of
about
it.
what about a club Sammy? That's cold.
It's cold. Yeah.
Tomatoes to me are
You've never had a grilled cheese with tomato in it?
now that's not.
That's
Oh,
not
that's
a grilled
good.
cheese. That's a grilled tomato and cheese or something. You know, let's like give it a new name. But
Sometimes you can have a tomato sandwich that's like one of the best things you've ever had in your whole life, and
I
then
had-
other times, like Mike's talking about, a tomato can really throw off the whole meal.
I feel bad, bro. I'm like, goodbye.
those the tomatoes that I brought to your house the other night, man, I was eating on them things for days.
Dude, I've chucked
They
so
were
many
good.
tomatoes aside. I've chucked so many out the
Lettuce
window.
can go fuck itself.
and the
Tomatoes
trash.
belong on.
Lettuce can go. Bro, what's wrong with
I
lettuce?
like lettuce.
I love lettuce.
Makes a sandwich pop.
No,
Dude, this is crispy boy.
love it.
Dude, lettuce gets immediately hot and soggy and go fuck itself. It brings nothing
Hold on,
to the table.
What was that sentence that he just said? No, lettuce gets. What is this? It gets hot and sweaty,
soggy.
and then it goes fucks itself.
And then
Hot
it goes
soggy.
and fucks itself.
Oh jeez.
it gets hot and
Now,
sweaty.
lettuce makes
I went to
like a
happy
steak
hour.
and
I'm ready.
cheese.
Let's go for
Dude,
3
Steak and
hours
cheese
tonight,
with no
boys.
lettuce. No, not
No,
good.
he's right though. Like a lot of lettuce is bad because it's
already soggy when
People
you
are
put it on
not
there.
asking for lettuce all the time, so they don't have fresh all the time.
You
It's
know
always
what?
like this leftover bullshit.
Let me retract that.
They're peeling off one little layer. at a
Romaine
time.
lettuce can go fuck itself. If I get a
Iceberg?
burger, I want trash ball iceberg
Spinach,
lettuce
bro.
on there, or
You
baby
want something that has a little crunch, right?
or baby spinach.
Gotta have the crunch, the ice crunch.
Baby spinach's good.
Hey, you go to AJ Hibachi, you get that. You
Fuck
get that house salad. That shit's like kept in a freezer.
Oh, dude, with the
Crispy.
ginger,
Oh, it's great.
with the gingy dressing.
Yeah,
Dude,
little
you can chip your tooth on that shit.
Like, how did y'all get? How did you make?
Yeah, dude,
where
it's
did this?
cool. Fucking somehow there's water in there, shoots in your mouth. Like,
Asians have a way with food.
they do.
You
got
cannot
it
recreate
right.
at your house. You cannot do it.
They got away with everything.
got it
you know what I'm
right,
saying? They got away with
They
COVID,
do.
bro.
They sure did.
The spicy tuna bowl
Got away
I
with a
got
lot.
at the Cove had wasabi peas on top. Boy, that crunch! Look out!
yeah. Bro, Brent has a fantastic way of like when something's going on over here between, he just
Yeah.
like powers fucking through it, dude.
No, you don't.
He doesn't stop to laugh.
That's because over the
Dude,
past
he,
That's
no,
a
no,
Cove.
no, no.
I had
He
him
just
ice cream.
fucking goes through it like it's fine. It's so
that's
funny.
because
though.
of the past 6 months, y'all two faggots won't let me get
No,
anything in.
No,
That's 6
No.
months. Like, you had to go get
No.
drunk tonight to come in here.
No, hold on. Cutting him off like during a boring time is one thing.
You guys
but like
cut
during
me-
a funny part, like it's like, bro, how did he just power through that without
You guys
stopping?
cut me off non-stop.
Oh yeah, mushrooms, antioxidants.
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
love them.
1 out of 5 we got.
Are rich in antioxidants, including polyphenols and selenium. Antioxidants help protect the body's cells from damage caused by free radicals,
Free radicals.
which are
That's a big one.
Yep,
What's
which
a
are
free radical?
it's an
We'll
old
get- we
band
can
from the
get into
90s.
No, that was the new radicals.
Free radicals are the worst thing in your body.
Song bops.
Yeah, that song was tight later
Oh,
on,
it's
like
sick.
later in life. Not so much back then.
It's with free radicals, which are unstable molecules linked to chronic diseases such as heart disease and certain cancers.
All the cancers, yeah.
Bro,
So,
Free rads.
so
dude,
just-
I have mushroom
just-
like pills upstairs.
so
Yeah.
at the end of the day, just eat mushrooms. Just
Yeah,
eat
I mean,
them.
why not? They're delicious.
They are good, and they're
Jake, you ever
They're
think
so
before,
good
like
for you.
maybe if you don't get rid of enough, you like somehow make pills with them? You can probably do
yeah,
that.
just dehydrate them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
the capsules?
before they go bad, just dehydrate them
Yeah.
and make pills and stuff.
I mean, you
Yeah,
could
I'll
probably
get
do
there.
it,
I
like,
will get there at
right
some
before
point.
they go bad too.
Yeah.
You could also make like tinctures out of them.
What's a tincture?
Ooh, tell us more.
Like you remember CBD oil? Remember when that was hot?
Oh, like the drops.
yeah, when that was hot.
And remember when that was
Dude.
hot like 4 years ago?
Yeah,
Everybody had
that
CBD
shit
oil?
was big time,
Dude,
dude.
it's still
Holistic
good.
doctors were killing it.
Yeah.
How many people?
They got
turned-
new
Mushroom-
offices. Dude,
mushroom
they all got new
tinctures.
offices and everything.
Lion's
Fucking
mane.
CBD was the biggest fucking scam, dude.
No,
No, I think it's good.
it's just
It's
not
good for your,
popular.
It
it's good
was
for
a-
your 13-year-old dog.
It was a fad, but stuff is cool.
That was
But it is weird, and probably right. But mushroom tinctures, like they hype them big time. But like they're supposed to boost your brain and your immunity and all this kind of stuff. Like lion's mane is a mushroom that is made into a tincture. So you basically.
well, I'm coming to that one.
oh, all right.
Now that you've said that, certain mushrooms like reishi, REI.
Yeah,
that's-
Rishi's not good to eat.
Well, like reishi and lion's mane have been used for traditional medicine for the anti-inflammatory properties.
Oh,
They
that's
may-
good.
They may help modulate the potentially. Oh, sorry. That's why I gotta hold my phone. I was acting like I could just like read it off the table.
It's
Nope. Sorry. Where was I? They help. They may help modulate the body's inflammatory response and potentially alleviate symptoms of inflammatory conditions such as arthritis, which is a big thing in my life. As much as I'm on the computer, I can feel it coming.
You should
dude.
buy.
I feel it coming in my right hand.
Buy some lion's mane tinctures and give it a shot. See if you-
Tinctures?
yeah, like the little oil you put under
Drops.
your tongue.
Oh, I do have that stuff. Yeah, I do have some of that stuff, but for greens, like
Get some lion's mane. See if you notice anything. Let's do a little test. Because I'm gonna grow lion's mane in the fall.
dude,
Lion's mane tastes like seafood.
really?
Like a
It's
seafood
white.
dumpster or seafood?
no, he means
it
like shrimp or
peels
something.
apart like crab meat.
Oh.
If you wanna, we can't.
We
but,
can, but people.
lion's mane is a big
tell 'em look it
puffy.
up.
It's a big puffy white ball.
Okay.
It looks like a lion's mane. It's awesome. It's a beautiful mushroom. Beautiful. And it peels apart like crab meat.
What
And
do you
can
have?
make
What are you growing the most of right now?
all oyster mushrooms.
Yeah.
All
Oy-
oysters
yeah.
right now.
They're solid.
They're
They're so.
Okay. Here's a little secret. They're the easiest to grow.
Oh, okay.
So for beginners, that's what you want to start off with.
Okay.
They also happen to be awesome. So
What are the real skinny ones with the bell end?
where you going with this?
Yeah. What do you want us to say? What do you want us to say?
They have a
just go
Japanese
ahead and tell
name,
us.
and I just can't remember. I'm being serious.
I don't know all of them,
Shiitake.
but
No,
yeah,
they're
there's
not
shiitake.
shiitakes.
Shiitake. I'm gonna grow
hold on.
shiitake in the fall probably too.
Is it the morels? The
the morels
morels?
are the ones that have the little bumps all over them.
They
Kind of.
look like
They're not a big.
They look like a pine cone, kind of.
Look up like a king trumpet or a chestnut. Look up a chestnut mushroom. Chestnut.
All right. Well, while he's doing that, such mushrooms or some mushroom varieties, including shiitake, maitake,
Yeah, maitake. That's hen of the woods.
and turkey tail, contain compounds that have demonstrated potential anti-cancer effects in laboratory and animal studies. These compounds, such as polysaccharides
Yeah,
and
polysaccharides.
saccharides, like Zachariah, and triterpenoids.
Terpenoids. Yeah, that's a cool word.
May help inhibit the growth of cancer cells and enhance the immune system's response against tumors. I mean, I'm taking the shit out of that.
Yeah, dude. They really do.
That sounds great. Why
and
not?
then also, they're
Oh.
very good at regulating like your cholesterol. Like you know, a lot of people take statins. It's a drug that is supposed to do stuff for you, but it's a drug. You don't need it. Mushrooms can do it naturally for you. You know.
I want to
You want to what?
I want to know what out there naturally, really, really, really works. And I think the government knows. They
Well,
just
dude.
don't want you to know.
Well,
A certain diet.
every single every single medicine that you take replicates some version of something
something
that's
that's
naturally
found in the wild, right.
Like Tylenol is based off like some tree bark, something
Right.
like that. Like seriously,
I got you.
like aspirin is or whatever. They have this. They find it and then they synthetically make it and then they sell it.
Mm.
But
So I'm getting to a point with this because I was thinking about the cancers and different diseases, heart disease it mentioned. So I went to I guess the world does. Should I mention it? No.
What?
About
yeah, yeah.
That, oh,
Well, how
it's
far?
only like 2. We
isn't
saw
it
it.
like isn't it like 10 to 12 weeks?
I mean, we
you
saw this little thing. That's what I was going to talk about.
But hold on, does the family
Thing?
know?
yeah, everybody
Oh, then
knows.
fucking send
It
it.
has a thing.
No, we're not that far.
All
All
right.
right, so a man has got a little thing going on. No, that won't ballot thing. It's one of them things. It's like a tummy ache, but for 9 months,
Yeah, she got.
But anyways,
All of a sudden, boom, she's sober.
boom, suddenly there's a thing there that came out of there. And you're like, yay, we can do that thing again.
Wait, are you gonna do that this time?
Yeah, dude, I can't.
No, Michael. We talked about this.
What are we talking about?
Abstinence during the
What are you
entire.
doing? Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
weirdo.
that again.
Vinny said some nasty shit to me. Like he was trying to convince
Oh,
me.
dude, Vinny.
Did you hear that shit?
Yeah, we were in the car together, bro.
He was like, bro, it's so beep, 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 beep. Like just
And
I
then you
can't
could
even
just-
say
and
I
then
can't
you-
even say it on here.
Oh, those are
I
all
can't
beeps?
say it on here. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you can just beep, and then you just
He's like,
fucking
it's so
dive in
damn
there and
beep.
throw the beep.
It's so
Oh, God.
beep and beep beep and it's so beep. It's just different, bro.
All you want to do
I'm
is
like, are we talking about
beep.
anal or what? Yeah. Anyways, but we went and looked at this fantastic technology that can somehow just see through skin as far as you want, as deep as you want,
Yeah,
which is insane.
probably good for you.
All it's doing is sending right signals and reading off how far it can go and the penetration rate, and then it makes a model onto the seat. You see what your baby looks like. Anyways,
Yeah, they are amazing.
they also it's amazing. I was
What
like,
they can
dude,
do.
I hope there's kids growing up right now that are gonna start inventing other things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because we sure didn't. Anyways,
We did our
I can
best.
Photoshop. I can make a song.
I'm
could
singing
type, like-
20-year-old songs.
Yeah, dude. So, but anyways, I noticed a thing on the dude. This was the longest way of getting what I was talking about. I noticed the sign that said you can get a scan of your heart, which I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
Why
might go
not?
up there and do it because once you when they were looking at the thing inside the thing,
Mhm.
they could literally see blood flow, bro. They could like see it going through, and like they could like tell how much is going
Well,
through.
was everything good?
Yeah, everything was great, which is
Good.
great. Yeah. It's so scary, that room.
Yeah, room's scary.
That room sucks, bro.
I'm cool. I don't ever have to go in there, so it's tight.
Well, you don't know that.
No, we had that conversation again. We're good.
You both were just like, nah.
Nah.
I don't know,
What
dude.
if you have What if you have a night one time and
Then-
things just
then-
go awry?
then
If it happens, it happens.
Then
right?
welcome to the world, little bro. But
Yeah. Little girl.
or you know what I'm saying?
Might change the. Oh. Anyways, that's what I saw. Like, and I was like, you think that's a fantastic idea, right? Wouldn't
No,
you do
it's
that?
fantastic.
Why
yeah.
wouldn't you go check that shit now?
I want the full
Get ahead of
body
it.
scan, like all of it.
Well, they have full body scan.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That
saying.
must be. So,
I know, which it shouldn't be, but
what,
it is.
what do you so
but at the same
your
time,
heart? They tell you, okay,
I know.
Mike. Here's the deal. Your,
yeah.
your heart is a little misshapen and it's a little
Ooh,
whatever.
My
and you'd
dad
be
had a
like,
hole in his. That's why I wonder. Like,
Well, how do they fix that?
they get in there and they patch it.
They do.
Yeah, but Jake,
They get in there
Jake.
with that. That's a lot of damage,
bro,
Bam.
bro, my dad had a stroke.
Flex seal right on
Yeah,
your.
flex
He had a
seal.
stroke- he had a
Thank you for
stroke.
picking that up.
He had a stroke, and then he was on these blood thinner medicine, and he had a blood clot fly up through it to his heart. Right?
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, well, it'd kill you. But man had a hole in his heart. Like a hole in his heart. I mean, there was a hole like right before that.
Yeah, like get a valve or
It went out of that,
or like the aorta
So
somewhere.
you need a hole.
and they were like, "Well, let's go ahead and close that up."
But
You
it
know,
sounded like it saved his life.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And they closed it.
How about we leave that motherfucker there?
I know, but like, I don't think it's healthy, obviously, to have. But at the same time, it saved his life.
Jeez, yeah.
Isn't
that's-
that crazy?
Read
That
out
is
everything through the hole.
Insanity.
Yuck! I might keep mine until I have that little moment.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, close it up.
patch
We're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start living right today.
Ooh, there it was. I was waiting for that thing. And then lastly, mushrooms are a source of dietary fiber. Why can I say that word? I don't think I've ever said it.
Dietary?
Dietary. Thank you. Jeez.
Dietary.
Dietary fiber,
I
which is
actually- I don't think
beneficial
I-
for. I've never really
I don't
kind
think I
of.
knew they had fiber.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a
Well,
plant.
some mushrooms. I think it's a pretty broad stroke here, which is beneficial for maintaining a healthy digestive system. Fiber promotes regular bowel movements. Obviously, helps support a diverse gut microbiome. May help contribute to better overall gut health.
All right, then.
Absolutely.
so
a
mushrooms
lot of
kill it.
maze and mites, but it really it is. They just, maybe the science hasn't all the way proved it
So
out.
do you have
yet,
any other customers lined up?
really just Front Porch and Slice House right now.
Oh, Slice
Jake-
is buying some.
Jake,
They bought some 2
I
weeks
got
ago.
Charles right there, dog.
But the guy ate them all himself.
I'm a
He-
Miller.
Oh, John just ate them.
He's not ready. He hasn't figured out how he wants to
Who's this?
do it because they do everything big.
Are you
like
still
the
talking about
Slice
Leonard?
House.
Oh yeah, they.
Oh, Slice House.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they-
What were you saying? You the Charles?
Oh no, I'm talking about you. I was just talking about which guy were you talking about. You're talking about Slice House.
Talking
I
about
just
John.
missed that part.
No, John. or
Yeah,
Ken.
I've got some emails out there. Noli's, the guy was very cool, but he's like, we buy pre-sliced button mushrooms and we're just
Yeah.
gonna keep doing that. I was like, all right.
Boring.
I mean,
Can
do
I
what
talk
gotta
to you
do.
about the 5 benefits of mushrooms?
The guy was very cool, but obviously, some chefs are like really about it. Like, we need the freshest stuff, not
Right.
unloading
Jake,
a
you know
truck
what you
full
need
of
to do.
pre-sliced.
You know what you need to do.
What's that?
You know what you need to do.
Drop them all?
No,
Oh,
you gotta
the
send a
the
girl.
shrooms?
You gotta send a girl
Uh-huh.
out there to do.
Yeah, trust me, I don't want to do it. Like, I'm
You
not
gotta
good
send a
at,
girl
the
out
sales
there
part is weird
to do
for
the
me.
sailing. The sail part's kind of.
mean, your boy.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
He would love that shit.
I mean, love
So
sex.
today I put in. This is weird, but Brent, man, you'd be good at this. I put in my application to get approved for the farmers market in California.
Okay, at
The
the,
one
at
they
the,
do
at the
at
airport.
the old.
That's a good
They
idea.
do it at the BAE.
Yeah.
The BAE parking lot on Saturdays.
Yeah, across from Wally World.
Yeah, you have to like. It's a little
Pretentious.
very, but it's a little also like you have to tell
What do you
them,
mean?
dude.
Pretentious.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
But the application was a little weird, and they're like, if you're not going to be there, you have to tell us in advance, and blah 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 blah
I
blah.
mean, so I could get the spot.
I know, but I don't think they're full ever.
They're never full, dude.
Yeah.
I went there one time. There was like 6 tents there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. They act like they have a big board that approves you to be in their little club, it's run by the county. I'm like, you guys are for the county. Why don't you guys just back away and let people sell stuff? You
Right.
know, with
Just
but
show up and
whatever.
sell stuff.
So we'll see. Because if I don't sell everything, I want to take them up there on Saturday morning and sell them.
Yeah.
You know,
Which you could.
sit there and sell what I can. And what I don't give
the
away.
La Plata one's real big. We go up there sometimes.
Yeah, I
the La Plata one's great.
that was my favorite thing on Saturday mornings. Go up there, get a coffee from Eric.
Yep.
And then
Well, he has his own
want to
store
get
now.
in
Well, now he's got a brick
that
and
one.
mortar,
That
but-
one's a little more serious too, and I think it's
Yeah.
a private one. I haven't been able to find much
Freaking
information on how to
big,
get
dude.
in that. But the county one is only $40 for the year,
okay.
and you can sell at that one, and then you have to
Wow.
do another approval for the farmers market down Route 6,
What if you just?
Oh, okay,
What if you
okay.
just?
and there's one down in
What if
Lexington
you
Park
just
somewhere.
yard sale it on the side of the road, bro?
You could, but dude, it's. You
then,
need to go.
then you're taking
you
a
need
whole
to-
Saturday just sitting in
You
your
need
truck,
to go where
bro.
people
I mean, you're sitting
are.
up there.
No, people are coming there to buy fresh fruits and vegetables.
Fair.
And stuff.
Yeah.
So like the customers, they're coming to you, and nobody. I don't think people are gonna randomly buy them. I don't know. We got a couple hits on Facebook.
Dude, but
Dude.
that's why that's why a promotion is big, and that's why online is big. That's why you got to get people excited for it, which is pictures, which is a lot of cool
Yeah.
pictures and little videos, and like you just got to get old Heather on that. And
Yeah,
then-
she's getting there. I'm also not growing enough yet because
Well, I mean,
I don't want
you're
to waste
also
a bunch.
running out of your garage, dude. I mean,
You'd be
it's-
surprised how many I could grow in that tent.
Oh, I've seen
I
it.
could probably grow 100
yeah,
pounds
don't
a
talk
week.
shit, Brandon.
I said 100 pounds a week.
I could probably go more than 100 pounds a week right
Oh
there.
my
Wow.
god!
If I wanted to, yeah.
Well, I stand corrected.
Yeah,
Sit corrected.
Sit my fat ass corrected.
I don't know that I'm going to because that's
That's ridiculous.
wow, that would take me a lot of time.
Dude, I was thinking about that too. I was like, dang, Jake's, how can we? And I just think, yeah, you gotta maybe Instagram it a little more, and then but the thing is, dude, that shit sucks. Like doing the sponsor in this area to this age group to this type of person. It's like it's BS. Like
After this week, Heather will.
saying?
Heather's a big
BS.
wedding this week.
it's BS to where I'm saying like, how do I know Facebook reached all those people that it
Yeah,
says
I
it
know.
reached? You know what I'm saying?
I could
No
never
idea.
do it. I tried 100 times for this, for the 50. It
Yeah.
always defaulted to Bangladesh. When every time I hit post, and
Oh,
it would never.
yeah.
It would
I noticed that a
never
few times myself,
it.
but I changed it. I had to change
I
it.
changed
just-
it. It wouldn't do it. It would never post
That's so weird.
ever. Like 100
Man,
times.
I want to
tried.
now. I'm gonna go home and look up some oyster mushroom recipes. And
Dude, I can send you a website that has some of
But
the
this is what I'm saying.
bomb ones.
He needs to do some recipe. I did say that earlier.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
forget that. I'm glad you said something.
oh, and hand out like free samples of what
No,
it could
just-
what it could be.
Yes, you do recipes and take pictures and do
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Whatever the picture that the front porch posted with your shit.
Looks
That was,
great.
that was a risotto.
Dude, mushroom risotto is one of my favorite
How
things.
did
on
he
the
do? Like,
planet.
do you know how it did? Did they tell you anything about it? Like,
No, I can text her, but they're going to be a weekly customer,
that's great.
which
Dude,
is what I need. I need a
yes.
target to grow
keep
for.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mushroom risotto
I never
When-
had it.
when cooked right. Jess made it last week with portobello's. Fucking perfect.
I'll send
So
you a
good.
website that has all these ingredients.
All right then.
But anyway, I didn't want
Listen,
to.
all I
not steal
want
the whole
to
show.
try is chicken of the woods. I've heard only.
That is my taki. And
Okay.
I can. I
Well,
will-
that's what I want.
Well, Jake, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't want to taste your cocky.
Mike, you
Yeah.
can forage in this woods.
Oh, I know.
And probably find some
I already
decent.
look. I already. It's
foraging.
late. It's fallish.
I never
It's-
thought about
It's
it.
during the summer and fall.
It's-
It's end of.
Yeah,
end of-
now too, because it's how cool
it's
it's
all
been.
dead. It's all dead tree stuff.
As soon as it gets humid, like today,
Yeah.
and it rains, they just pop. You
Yep.
know, they're just waiting. They'll wait for 2
Yep.
years
Yep.
sometimes.
Wow.
It's crazy, dude. You got chicken in the woods
I
the
wanna
woods, bro.
fi-
You're
I
like
wanna- I
it's
wanna-
like it's like a gold. It's like finding gold, dude.
I want a cool hobby.
I saw the other day when I was golfing. I think I saw. Now I don't know what grows in
think
Maryland
it's
and
a-
everything, but it was either chicken of the woods
it
or
would
it
have
was
been.
or
hen-
it was
the hen-
reishi. And dude, there was probably 5 pounds of it on this stump
Jake,
in the woods when I was golfing.
There's
where I
no
hit
real
my
mistake in the
golf
chicken
ball.
of the woods, though. I think hen of the woods you can mistake.
Chicken of the woods and hen of the
We've been
woods.
talking about
Aren't they-
mushrooms a
Aren't they the
minute.
same
Who
thing?
cares?
Huh?
Aren't they the same thing? Chicken of the woods and hen of the woods?
No,
They're not.
no. Hen of the woods was like a more reddish color. Chicken of the woods
This
looks
one
like
was-
chicken of the woods. It is what
You
it
throw
is.
Super Mario on the thumbnail, and we're good.
Because I looked up like mistaking identities and this and that, like, and chicken was like the one that looks most like what it is.
Do y'all ever want to do psychoactive mushrooms?
no.
I would do I don't know.
Why such a
dude. I'm
quick
so scared.
no?
You know why? Because
Dude,
my brain has suppressed
it might
things
clear your shit up.
for
I
a
think-
reason.
Dude, as much research as I've done on it, and I mean, if you listen to Sean Ryan at all, that dude is the massive proponent. All these extra special forces dudes have basically gotten rid of PTSD because of
Well,
psilocybin.
then I would maybe.
They're all about it.
You convinced him that quickly.
No. I would maybe try it. One thing I'm never going to do is ayahuasca ever.
What? Or
I'm not
DMT?
locking-
Yeah,
no.
but that's a totally different
I'm
thing.
totally
not
different.
locking myself in a yurt and puking and shitting all over myself for 3 days.
I'm with you because that can actually ruin your life.
It can.
Like you can become a schizo after that
Right.
and like freak out and stuff.
But if I am with somebody I trust, not necessarily a doctor, but somebody who's an expert in, like you said, psilocybin, and
well, they say if you microdose, which is like
Yes, that's what I would want to do.
the capsule of like 10, I don't know, might be missing 10 milligrams or something a day for like 3 months. It will cure you of any anxiety,
but so
any
what are you
anger you
eating that
have.
shit like every 3 hours?
something like there's books that show you exactly
But
how
then
to
again,
do it.
okay, microdosing is just
Or
another
Google,
word for
the
doing
biggest book of all.
drugs for fucking all day.
Pretty much, but like you're fine, you're doing your life, but like apparently it helps you overcome anger, all this kind of stuff. You see the world differently. Or you can jump right in and just start,
See,
you know,
that's terrifying.
do a
Jump
couple,
right
jump right in like you do the
Exactly.
a
It
couple.
sounds awful
They
to
call
me.
them the hero dose, but there's like less than that for
I
like
ain't
people like
nobody's
us that have
hero.
never done them. We would just do a lot less than that.
I'm not
and try
Enrique
it out.
Iglesias. I cannot be your hero, baby.
You want to change gears, Mike?
Real quick,
No.
I had a zero for you.
I was-
Jake,
Unless you want to talk about
just I was
psilocybes.
just gonna take 5 seconds. Jake, you mentioned golf. I had golf league last night.
Golf.
Mike does not give two shits about what I'm gonna say, but
I don't care what we talk about. Dude.
Eagle.
no,
Jeffy
no.
Eagle?
Listen to this. We were playing two guys who we should have beat last night.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Daryl were both playing like toddlers with their thumbs in their assholes.
Oh, that happens. I love it.
Ew, dude, I don't like that at all. Don't say that.
Hole 15.
Don't say that.
Hole 15. White Comico, the long par 5.
Oh, I know it.
I
Over
was
the tree.
on the green in 3
Okay.
and 4. Lost the hole.
Wow, dude.
We lost by 1.
You thought you guaranteed par.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed.
And then I
Guaranteed bogey.
four putted.
Well, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
God.
And then
I don't know how Daryl hangs out with you.
never recovered. We lose by 1 stroke.
That was it.
Yep. That was
Should
it.
have won that hole by 2 strokes.
3.
Well, I'm
Well,
sorry.
well, no, it's a point system, so it would have been 1. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But
4,
anyway.
you should 2 putt, generally. 3 putt is
3
like,
at the
dang.
most.
4 putt is bad.
4 putt, I was ready to go home and just
It happens, but do you
right
know
here.
what? Phil Mickelson and like John Rahm. John Rahm won the Masters.
What do you
His first
think
hole,
about
he
the
4 putted.
PGA being a bunch of greedy fucks?
I mean, I think it's the biggest. Somebody said it was the best secret ever in sports the other day. Was that
What,
one?
their tax exempt status and all that bullshit?
No, just like that it didn't leak that they were going to merge.
Oh, wow.
Somebody said it was the best kept secret in all like in the world history, which I agree it might have been.
I mean, how do you not know until it happens?
I don't know, man. They kept it a
And
secret.
then immediately,
You know how many lawyers been working on that behind the scenes for the
Congress
last?
took their tax exempt away from them.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
As they
I
should.
think that
as they fucking should. The Saudi blood money tax exempt bullshit.
I am so tired of hearing that though. That we're worse than them, dude.
Okay.
We drone strike little kids all the
Do
time.
you really think they
Mhm.
should be tax exempt, though?
I don't even know anything about that, so
The
I don't know.
PGA
Of course not.
was a tax exempt entity from its inception.
Well, it was probably like some sort of nonprofit or something. I don't
right.
know. But,
Well, now that they've
oh,
got
whatever. They're for profit now, is what
Yeah.
you're saying, and they're taking that Saudi money.
Mhm.
That guy Jay.
and now the government's taking the Saudi money.
Wow. I've heard somebody. I thought it was you guys, but maybe it wasn't. Somebody told me, maybe it was Wes, that like everything NFL, everything soon will be Saudi owned and operated. Basically, they'll be wearing little.
The fact that the WWE was not purchased by the Saudis, it was a miracle this past 2 months.
Yeah.
They merged with the UFC and Endeavor.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sorry, Mike.
So
no, dude,
psilocybin. Yes, no.
well, my thing on
I think we
that,
should do it one day.
my thing on that is,
I
I
would
want
do
grow
it with you
some.
guys.
No, I'm gonna do that
Yeah.
when I'm like,
There
I
better
think
be a lot of water
I think I
around.
want to do that when I'm like 65, 70ish.
I think that's too late. I
don't know if
I
it
think you
is.
can have a better life after, and then you don't have to do them anymore. You know what I mean? I think it can change your perspective.
I hear you on that, maybe, but sometimes I
think.
don't. Sometimes I don't know if it's better to have your perspective changed
Yeah.
rather than just be a fucking
Be yourself.
drone and just go. You know what I'm saying? Get to the
Well,
finish
imagine
line.
this.
You
For
know
me,
what I'm saying?
if something can help me, like when I like do something at my house and all of a sudden the sink's leaking, instead of getting like irate about it or something, if it helps me be like,
Yeah.
all right, just another day in the world, and I start fixing it, like I'm
I mean,
down
that's
with
what we
that.
could. That's what we could hope that
Yeah,
it
but
does.
you know what else will do that? A deep breath.
No,
Not
dude,
a-
I
like
do
a
those,
tough
bro.
day, you put
I
your
do
kid,
those.
like-
They come out as size.
Dude, Jessica threw her goddamn keys in the river,
I know.
and we were just like, hey, it's
I
fine.
know.
We'll
Sometimes
figure
I'm
it out.
sometimes
well, you shouldn't get mad at that. she should be like, "Fuck, I can't believe this."
Sometimes I'm
she
like
was,
that.
and I was the calming.
Well, there you go.
Sometimes I'm like
Perfect.
that, but other times, you're just in a bad mood for really no reason.
Oh, I had one of those
If it
days.
can
the other
heal
day.
Well,
that.
that's the thing about
But you're a
that.
human. You're allowed to feel.
But I don't want to be in a bad mood,
But listen, that's what I was talking about with like I wanted to quit drinking and smoke because
Yeah.
I feel like I used to get so like paranoid and think about my life so hard that I'd be like, oh my God, like what like you just think about things you said, you think how you acted, think
Yeah.
about everything. Like maybe it's good to think about that. Like I haven't done it in
I
years
think
just
you
because
can
of that.
think about it. I think
Huh?
you would still think about it.
No, I know. But
With-
maybe it's a good thing to think about is what I'm saying. To think about how you
No,
talk.
I do
how
not
you
want
act.
to live in some altered reality. I don't want to do that.
No, same,
I
same,
want
same,
to
same.
change my reaction to stuff
Sure.
with a different perspective. You
And
know?
sometimes you need something to help change.
You know how when you go to a funeral, you're different for like a couple of days. Maybe you're like you think about like
Sure.
life and like everything. You never know it could end and all that. But then eventually you just
Bro.
you trickle
yeah,
back in.
I think about that-
trickle.
I think about that with the fire, with the smoke that came in, just because.
It's way worse here. As soon as you turn on Cooksey Road,
Dude,
way
it's
worse
bad.
than Golden Beach. It's like,
Comic-Con
dude,
was
your
perfect.
house-
elevation.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Because I played golf
That's
at
smart.
like pretty
It
much
is not
sea
this
level last
bad.
night. It was fine.
Over there, like 10
Well,
miles
that's
that
my
way.
thing is
It's
like,
supposed to be worse by the
if
weekend.
a super volcano goes off, which Yellowstone, which is one,
It's a ticking time bomb.
it would be like this for decades.
But what do you like? The climate
Blocks out the
yeah.
sun, changes the dirt, plants don't grow, crops don't grow. I mean, do people fucking starve? People start eating each other.
Well,
Dude,
that-
you think like there is secret cannibals now.
Did you see the
Hold on,
video?
hold on.
That's what you're worried about, cannibals.
No. There's listen. There's secret cannibals
ridiculous.
now. Imagine when everybody's
Fine young
hungry.
cannibals.
When everybody's hungry,
Hungry.
what you would do?
Secret cannibals.
No one's out about being a cannibal. So any cannibal actually, any cannibal is secret actually.
Did you guys see the?
So yeah, you're right, Jake.
Did
Well,
you guys
it's just
see the
funny
trail
that
cam
that's what you're worried
footage
about.
of those two
I mean,
chicks?
I didn't finish really.
No. Oh,
Just-
the witches or whatever?
Yeah,
I
eating
heard
the
about
dead
that.
deer carcass. It's insane. I wish
Disgusting.
I
People
wish-
are disgusting.
I wish Amanda was here to Google this shit.
I heard about
It's-
that.
It's like two topless chicks in the middle of the wood eating a rotting deer carcass.
Yep.
well,
Yeah,
let's be
I
real. It's
saw
probably
that.
a prop, and they were probably like they made it. Like,
Dang it. You're probably right.
You're probably right, but I don't want you to be right.
absolutely right, dude.
Yeah, you can't
People are
eat
just
deer
weird.
carcass.
They
You'd
want
be
you to
puking.
think- You'd be
Unless,
sick.
unless
You
you're
would die.
unless you're literally demonic.
You would die.
Well, that and the worms that you'd get
Or
from
maybe
that
they
meat-
just did a bunch of drugs and they don't know what's going on. They think it's a cake or something.
That's true.
No,
That'd be
no,
one
no, no,
tasty
no.
big cake.
No. It's whatever they're eating. It was messed with. It's some kind of prop. It's.
Ah, dang.
So
You're probably
Jake
right.
went to
Hold on.
Slice House. Hold up.
Hold on. A super volcano goes off.
Yeah, my bad.
We'd be. I'm just saying. Trucks don't push nothing.
What about greenhouses?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You need sunlight.
So
Well,
we
or
would-
just hydroponic like.
we'd still be able to
You
get
still.
we'd still have electricity, no problem.
Oh, well,
Because
maybe.
we'd be able to get oil.
Yes.
We don't
But
need
dude,
sun.
infrastructure changes because of
it would
jobs.
just
and
become mole people.
See, okay, so now I have. Oh no, I got a deep little. Okay.
Life
Here we go.
expectancy would go down.
Okay. Yes.
Or
yes.
I don't know.
Okay, so did you ever see about the Brazilian alien thing happen where the crash, the alien crashed in Brazil, and tons of people have seen this. 3 girls specifically saw it up close. A soldier actually carried it and died a week later due to probably
Is this recent?
This was a couple years ago. Yeah, I mean it was like a decade ago probably.
like exposure to the whatever.
Yes, different germs or whatever else it had on
it's
its
like
body.
smallpox blankets.
And they described they described it as, oily, hairless, scared, frightened,
Oh, so,
terrified.
So somebody from
But
Danger
it
Moore.
could drive a plane though.
Well,
Yeah, yeah, that
Jake,
thing.
crashing,
An
crashing and being
an
exposed is
intergalactic-
terrifying.
Was it Rick Sanchez?
What? No.
But aren't we supposed to believe?
Jake, when you think about it being terrified, it doesn't mean it's dumb.
But why was it scary? Because they supposedly been studying us for 100 years.
Jake,
Right.
why would we be fucking scared if we crashed into a place where we were supposed to
Now-
be hidden? You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be hidden. We're not
Wait.
supposed to be seen. You might fuck it all up, dude. You might be the one. You're the little alien. That my thing is,
Meat move.
you're the alien that fucks it up, little meat
Yeah.
move. Little meat move.
So if he
dose.
does go back, he's going to get killed anyway by the leader.
Who knows?
Fucking Mac and me drinking water out of the moon.
But to me, like, okay, what if the Earth's been around for so dang long? Someone might think I'm sounding like such an idiot right now, but I'll just spit it out. if the Earth's been around so long and there's been so many catastrophes here and there that have possibly wiped out civilization as we know it multiple times, what would be the safest place that you would go personally if you were a high-tech civilization on Earth, knowing of impending doom? Where would you go?
A cave on top of a mountain.
On top of a mountain?
Cave.
I would think you would go deep. Underground.
Well, we have a history of floods.
Yes, underground or flood. Underground.
What's that one prison that's built into the side of a mountain? Give me that one.
What's that?
Supermax prison in Colorado that's built into the mountain.
That's pretty sweet.
I'll take that.
Yeah. But underwater, Jake. What flood's gonna hurt you there?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you gonna breathe?
You're right. You're good.
So what's all this alien that they noticed that can go in water and out of water? Remember
Gills?
the jets were seeing that shit, where the planes or the little objects look like they went in water and out of water like it was nothing?
Yeah.
So what if like they weren't really aliens? They were an ancient civilization that was buried in the water so
like-
deep that we
so
haven't
like-
noticed them for this long.
So like Atlantis type shit.
Sure. I know this sounds so...
I just read a book about that.
I know this sounds so dumb, but that would explain oiliness, that would explain hairlessness, that would explain looking a little soft, kind of like just smaller.
So you think they're another version of humans?
That might have been around a long time ago, went underwater, and it's just like, no, we don't go up there because we live down here. This is where we live. This
My
is what
only
normal life
question
is.
is, how do they know what fucking propulsion is? Air propulsion.
Before, dude, before.
They're living underwater. How do they fly above it?
They've had the technology. That's how they got technology to build something underwater.
But what I'm saying is, without testing
this is me
it,
being devil's advocate for my idea. by the way.
without testing
I
it
don't believe
like
this.
we test submarines.
I don't believe this.
Do they have air marines like somewhere like testing?
The only thing I would say is time also works for them as well. And we know that humans, this version of humans, has been on this earth
Yes.
at least 7,000 years. We know that.
Yes.
You think they would come?
7,000 is
peek up.
nothing, Jake.
It's nothing.
in
But
a
if you're
time.
living underground, you'd come peek your head up.
Depends.
If you knew there used to be a world up
But
there.
they do peek their head.
But they're not interested in like coming out.
So they send one
Maybe
cavalry
they're
scout.
not. Maybe they're not prepared for it.
They
They're
send
not.
one
They see
cavalry
how we
scout
act.
at a time. Like, hey,
Yeah.
go
Dude,
check
they
it
see
out.
they see how you act with like they saw how, like think about like Indians, think about Aztecs, think about Mayans, think about the Plains Indians, think about all them when they crossed.
I don't think Mayans and Aztecs were like Indians. You know what I mean? Those were advanced people.
they were advanced,
Like-
super advanced.
You know, the
Were they though?
Comanches were not.
Well, for their time, or unless somebody,
Dude, they
but
were.
Jake, the whole getting
Or did
information.
they just invent shit that we accept?
They had
as,
working mathematics and language
Jake,
that
that's
we
what I'm
still don't
saying.
understand.
What if they got that information
That
from those
worked.
types of people that would come up?
Like their own calculus, basically. Like they had their own Einsteins. You know, they had their own stuff.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right, so
But
they were
what
a
if they?
different civilization.
But I always feel like they had like fucking like some kind of info, some kind of like just a quick like a direction to help. Like how else would they know, dude? Like finding
A
out
direction like someone told them.
like Galileo figuring out everything in space.
Yeah.
Like what? How?
the
You
one,
think somebody like told him?
Just man, all you gotta do is feed the little seed, bro, and like or I mean some kind of information.
Like
I don't know.
Like when that one alien they found, and then we got all this technology in like the
that's
40s.
my point.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that could sway me.
What's
was
that-
the
what's
amount of
that one?
technological advancement in the last 80 years?
Yeah. What is that one?
Did you
There
not
was-
hear
it
this
was,
crash that just happened?
No.
Okay. I screen recorded it, so
I
it's
did
quick.
hear
I can
about
pull it up.
that.
I can pull it up quick.
I'm looking up something.
Because before that, we had like gears and pulleys. And
So
then,
this was an actual phone call. This was their call when something happened. This just happened. Tall whites.
Run or start shooting, dude. That's
He's like staring at his back window. Big mouth.
Diddy video.
He's on his phone. He's an idiot. That's why nobody took a video.
right. Where they smoke a peyote. Like,
Right, so
all
hold
right,
on.
that.
But this is the important part. They saw it like before they called. Look. That blue thing.
Oh.
In the background of a stop. That's when that call happened. 8-foot person.
He's looking at us.
He does not sound that scared.
The cops.
That's the cop.
Because he saw it. They're all normal, dude. They're not even like.
All right, something fell. Where's the craft?
That's what I'm saying. So
It
watch.
was the people.
So watch. They walk in the backyard. They had to black out the video because they walked. Now listen to me. Since when? Since when? Since
Dude,
cops.
they show the inside of houses getting
All
shot
the
at. Dude,
time.
that's bullcrap.
Yeah.
They blacked out the video.
Because
Jake,
it's private property.
you know how much they pay those people and how much they're going to pay those cops to not say nothing? They blacked out the video. Since when? Because of private property.
Dude, all you have to do
Since
is
when?
watch live PD. They were serving
Dude,
warrants.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like it,
That is
Jake.
not. I've never seen a video blacked out. The inside of every security camera footage is private property.
Dude,
Right.
they blacked.
Every
The cop got called
convenience
there.
store you've ever seen get robbed.
Have
all
you
that
ever
stuff.
seen a cop walk into any yard and was blacked out because of private property?
Never.
Nope, that's
ever,
not a thing.
Ever.
It's not a thing.
And we're just supposed to believe that? These stupid news people report that without saying, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yes.
How can they
Get
not-
fucking mad?
Yeah, like get mad and be like, I've reported 1,000 cop videos in my life and we've never blacked it out.
You've had the whistleblower talking from the military that's been talking about how much stuff they have.
I don't like
from
that.
crashes, from
Oh yeah, the whistleblower dude. Yeah,
they have full ones and they have broken ones,
Mm-mm-mm.
which is crazy. And we've heard about tall whites in like Nevada and stuff like that. Remember we talked about that a couple years or excuse me, like a year or two ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You zoomed in on them on
And there was some
Google Earth.
weird pod or whatever.
Yeah.
So if they have them out there, wouldn't they be the ones that are testing the crashed stuff? And that would make a lot of sense. That I'm just saying, like something fucking weird's going on, dude.
Yeah.
Well, dude, it's mainstream now. It's literally
They
mainstream.
can't
I was on
help it because of the technology that we have. It's fast
I was on
paced.
some news thing
Data-
yesterday or today, and like there was a new one that they just found another one,
That's
like
what I'm saying.
another alien one. It wasn't that one.
And what if they are getting worried about us, as in us fucking up everything, and they're starting to
We're
like
fucking up our own planet. Why are they worried about theirs?
and they're worried about this war. They're worried about China and this whole thing, like this massive war that's possibly on the horizon. Which, dude, that video about China being like in everything, which we all knew they were. They play the long game.
Mhm.
That's just what they do.
Aliens do?
No, China.
China,
Oh.
same thing.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
If anybody would work really hand in hand, it'd be us and China. It's sad to grow up and be like, dude, the U.S. kind of fucking sucks on a global scale. Like, we're kind of fucking dicks, dude.
Yeah, but dude, not really.
We do so much.
We give so much away.
We have given so much away. And we've
Like,
also just done so
We're
many
good.
shitty
We're
things.
so good to so many people.
True.
But yeah, we also exploit big time.
But who doesn't?
Right.
Who doesn't? That's what China does.
As-
China buys
as-
into these countries like we saw in that video. They buy into these countries
China.
and like you owe me, bitch. Like it's mafia
As a
stuff.
superpower, you don't want anyone else though, besides us being. Somebody has to be in charge. That's just the way it works. It was.
Jake,
it
that's
was
what we
Rome. It
think.
was-
We don't know those. We don't know the people that they're
it's
talking
human
to.
nature.
You know what I'm saying?
There's always some alpha, and like it could be a good guy or it could be a bad guy. Like might as well be a medium guy, or whatever.
I don't know.
Um,
Do you want there to be aliens? Do you want there to be? Is it?
I could
why
care
would they
less.
hide that?
I don't.
You think because it messes with religion a little bit, messes with people's brains?
It would mess with. It would certainly mess with religion. 100% would mess
Not
with.
really. It doesn't mess with me at all.
Well, what if? What if God was an alien? Or what if
he
Jesus,
is an alien.
Or no, or
He-
what,
by definition,
All right,
absolutely
okay.
alien.
And so are angels.
but what if Jesus was an extraterrestrial? Is what I'm saying.
He absolutely was.
Okay.
You know what
He
I mean?
definitely was.
But
Just because I know what you're saying, but
I know what you're saying too. But
people
that-
think of him as a human.
That's the
or
problem.
whatever.
People don't understand what like aliens actually mean. Like in the Bible, there's a ton of stuff that goes from Earth to heaven or
Right.
space,
Right.
and like comes back, and like they're aliens straight up. The devil is. The devil goes back and forth and can break the barrier. Like there's all kinds of.
If anything, in the last 100 years, are the world government, whoever that may be, maybe the U.S. government or China, whoever, I could see there being some kind of like treaty
Oh, it would have to be, dude.
Like,
maybe
but
there
then
already,
again, if
maybe
they-
there already
That's
is.
what I'm
But
talking
dude,
about.
If they're powerful enough, has anyone ever cared about like?
The technology is the thing that gets me the most.
I will say this: I do believe humans are the most.
Advanced?
Yeah, I do.
I have no way of saying. But I will say, dude, what if like there were so many sightings? Like think about throughout history of man, and even in the Bible, and even like just history, the sightings of beings, of angels, demons.
I mean, we know that angels regularly
I know, but listen to me. Angels,
move back and forth.
demons, whatever. What did they just see, and how would you explain that back then?
Hold on.
8-foot tall people you've never seen that look different with large eyes and big mouth. You would explain it as some kind of being, an angel or a demon, depending on your belief or depending on your.
Yeah.
So do you think angels fell in that guy's backyard?
That's what he would assume if it wasn't 2023.
Yeah, and then he would like
You
set
would
up
be
a
like,
shrine
holy shit.
and
And
start
you
worshiping
wouldn't be
it.
calling the cops. You'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Like, can we
Yeah,
help?
if it was like 1832 in Spain,
Wouldn't
they
know how
might
to
think
explain it.
they might think it's Mary and
Yeah,
Gabriel,
this
and
could
then
have been
and set up a
happening the whole
shrine and start
time, dude.
worshiping him, or you know.
Cars break down all the time. Imagine
The Bible does
spaceships. They
say
do too.
the Bible does say be nice to everybody because you might be entertaining angels unaware. Like straight up, a person that you meet in the street might be an angel dressed up as a human that day,
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe
which
angels
is
are
which
tall
is
whites.
wild.
Maybe
you know,
government has
but-
a treaty with God and the angels. Everything about that?
Huh? He does.
Don't leave me hanging here.
He does have a treaty. It's in the Bible, and it's not going to end well for
No,
mankind.
no, it's not.
Oh,
Once
speaking of
Once it starts raining frogs.
Speaking of ending the world, I had a little zero idea for you guys.
Oh,
which you
thank God.
You probably know.
Thank God.
Does the name Stanislav Petrov mean anything to you?
Stanislav Petrov.
Stanislav
Petrov sounds
Petrov.
very familiar. Russian, of course.
Both of them are very Russian.
Yep.
My main man is
He
Russian.
discovered Russia.
In Russia in 1983, basically, I can read the wiki or I can just tell you my little version of it.
Well, I don't know. Tell us your little version first.
He was
See how
on.
much you
He
know.
was on watch at
On
their nuclear defense facility, basically in Russia.
Was he the one that prevented the nukes flying?
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah. He was the one.
Their alert
He
system.
ignored the order.
Their alert system basically triggered and said the U.S. had just launched multiple nukes at Russia.
Right.
There was also Able Archer, which had just been going on too, which was the American basically pretending to launch, which they were very concerned about. They also had just that year shot down a Korean air flight out of Alaska that flew into their airspace that they thought was like, you know, they thought was a bad guy. Shot down a plane, a passenger plane with 270 people
Insane.
on there, and killed them all.
And everyone just
Killed them
Russians
all.
did?
The Russians did that. Not that-
Oops.
I ain't mad at most Russians, but that was wild. But anyways, this guy's on watch, whatever. He gets the alert. He's supposed to immediately tell his superiors, which they will immediately tell there was like 3 levels above him. Like he didn't have like the button. You know what I mean?
Right.
But decided to really kind of like, I don't know, for some reason he just felt like it wasn't real. And instead of telling anybody about it, he sat on it. And like in the next minute or two, they figured out, or 10 minutes or however long it took, that it was a malfunction in the system. And that over the satellites hit the sun, hit something, the clouds weird over North
Right.
Dakota or whatever. And it looked like we launched something, and it alerted. And basically at that point, it was kind of like, you know, towards the end of the Cold War, or maybe whatever. It was, tensions were super high. And everyone agrees that had he elevated it like he was supposed to, they would have retaliated instantly and launched. And then we would have launched, and then the world's a much different
And
place.
that's what us normal people have to worry about.
Nuclear winter.
This was a good dude on watch who was like, wait, I can't end the world right now over this. He must have knew
with a
something.
projectile flying at him, potentially.
Possibly. And
Or-
and he
yeah.
was like, dude, it ain't real. I don't know how he knew or whatever. And there's a lot of like stuff about that story, you know, but
We could not be here.
who knows what would have happened.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we have to worry about that. Like
He got no rewards, and he also didn't get in trouble at all. It was kind of weird because the Russians were like, they didn't want to.
understood.
Well, they didn't want to admit that like, oh, the machine was broke,
Yeah.
or anything like that, or maybe this guy was smart and figured it out, you know. But they also weren't like, can't get you in trouble because they actually didn't launch anything.
That's why I just fucking
It was very brave what he did, I think.
Chris Nolan is movie Oppenheimer's coming out soon. Which
I
is
cannot wait.
cannot wait to watch that, dude. Oh my gosh!
You
But
wanna-
anyways,
hey, you want to do movies and minis for that?
probably
All right, good.
like that's next level. But anyways, that's what we like. I don't understand why we have I wish that shit never happened. I wish they never created that because we have to worry about that. And all we do is fucking work for our government, fucking pay our government constantly for it. And then if we have a war, we go fight it. And if we lose, we pretty much die or go into some kind of camp or whatever else. They make deals up top and they get to fucking, work for them or figure whatever else out. And we always are going to be the ones that suffer.
That's kind of like Jack Carr's latest book is kind of about that.
We're always going to be the ones that suffer.
Businessman-
Did he finally do a big change in the world, global, like kind of? He's been building up towards
it's
it.
very modern.
Is
like
the AI
recent.
shit in kind of
Yeah,
the woman
AI,
coming out?
Alice, she's in it a little bit, and then it's very Russian.
he's ahead of the curve,
It's very
good.
Russian Ukraine.
He's good. He's ahead of the curve with the AI stuff because it's big.
Couldn't agree
It's
more
coming.
with him on some of the stuff.
The AI shit's
He calls out the
terrifying, dude.
Russian. He calls out the Ukraine thing for what it is. Like it's
Yeah,
it's
that's pretty great.
It's a smoke and mirrors.
Where's
thing.
all that fucking money, dude? Where's our fucking money?
Unbelievable.
Like they made some kind of like
Drunk-
trailer.
like spending like a
Did you see that
drunken
trailer?
sailor.
They made some kind of like movie trailer going shh, shh. Like they got
The
some
book is
counteract.
fine. It drags on a few times. Like he introduces like characters for like 10 minutes, and then they get shot right away or whatever.
Stop. I haven't read it
It's
yet.
every book is like that with him.
No,
The
I haven't read
same
it
book,
yet.
and the guy that
Oh.
reads them, I'm not a big fan, but
With his girl voice.
his
He does-
girl voice is
does-
fine.
He does great voices.
I don't like it when he's like, and for this flight, he sat in the middle seat and had a.
Oh, he's reading the book.
But he reads it with his own little flair. That is not how I would read it in my head. You know what I'm talking about?
I guess.
You'll hear it when you read it. I hate his sarcastic voice. But overall, the book was fine. Jack Carr, if you don't know, he's written like 6 books now. The Terminal List is the
Terminal
big one.
List was the first one, and it was on Amazon Prime recently.
Super violent. There's a fight scene in this one, which
Dude, the show is actually pretty violent. They really, really fucked it up though at the end.
dude, they changed the story.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
That was a whole like dynamic between them of like, why
There's
did you
gonna be
shoot?
a spinoff.
Chick, why did you shoot? That was like the whole thing. It was like, what? How did you know? Like it wasn't
Yeah.
a bomb on me. As remember
Oh yeah, that too.
that changed. Ben was just a
Yeah.
good guy. They went off into
I
a
know,
boat.
I
And,
know.
What? That was the whole thing.
What?
Anyways, Brent, tell us about something real quick.
I don't-
anything. You're over there just hanging out.
No, you guys were in book mode.
No. Come on, send us something.
I get
Tell
irritated.
us something.
I got
at
something for you,
myself.
Brent.
Go ahead, man.
Something new. Come on, spit something new
So
to
you
us.
told me about that.
Oh,
that I
right.
told you, but
He
then
was
you
about to
told
say
me
something,
again.
Joe.
I had nothing.
The Dragged Across Concrete, that movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
did you watch
I
it?
rewatched it again because I've been watching
You like
movies
it?
like 20 minutes at a time.
Did you watch the whole thing in one sitting?
No, dude, that movie is so messed up.
Like
It's
bad
fucked.
or messed up?
It's so messed up.
I told
It's
you.
not. I saw it before, but
It's-
I purposely
I
blocked it out of
loved
my
it.
mind.
I loved it, but it's fucked up.
Heather walked in right at a scene that like literally ruined her day.
What was the scene?
Mike hasn't seen it yet.
Eh, dude, that movie's years old. If he's going to see it, he's
Mike
going to see
needs.
it.
No, I haven't seen it yet. Don't tell me.
Mike, this movie is so messed up.
Is it perfect for me? Huh?
Yes.
It's like it came out of your brain or something. Probably.
you could have wrote this movie.
Look,
yeah,
the
yeah.
worst movie
Was
that
it- was it when
the
they were-
worst
hold on,
movie
was-
that there ever was.
the
What-
beginning of the bank robbing scene when the poor lady.
Oh,
Stop.
God,
Stop.
Mike, this movie is so.
Stop.
It just messes with your head because
I
you're like,
forgot all
I can't
about,
remember.
I forgot all about that.
The whole movie's like the Game of Thrones Red Wedding, basically.
Okay, so I did see one little short, quick thing on TikTok. It was when the guy walks into. He wears a mask and he walks into like
With
some
a
kind of.
recorder.
No, he walks into some kind of 7-Eleven. It's not a 7-Eleven, but it's like a convenience store. That's what we're looking for. And he eventually walks out, just shoots both of them, and just pops one in his head while he walks out. Like, I don't know what that was about. But then he
Dude.
takes the thing to some guy in a parking garage or whatever. Says he's.
Watch it tonight. Just throw it on.
I don't know, dude. The worst movie that there ever was. Okay.
No, it's not gonna like mess you. It's not gonna mess you up.
Dude, I watched.
No. I'm
Dragon
telling
Ball's
you.
It's
Concrete.
fine.
I'm
It's
trying
just,
to tell you what the worst movie is.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to
your-
hear about-
your worst movies are
Nobody
way
wants to
worse.
hear about Serbian film.
Yep.
I won't listen to that.
Yep.
Get out of
Nope.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is
No,
10%
this,
of that.
This is nothing like that.
That will
Nothing
ruin
like
your
that.
life.
No,
I
no.
know.
This movie ain't that bad. It's just
Read the wiki,
It's just bad.
Or read it.
No, don't bring that up anymore.
dude. Because why? You want to kind of check it out and see what it.
I don't want to see
No.
any of this.
No, like the wiki. Like just
No.
do the wiki, dude.
Won't do it.
Just watch Dragged Across Concrete.
There's the word.
It's just a movie,
Can't
like,
even think about
Mel
it.
Gibson's so weird in it. He's like 50%. You know, everything's a percentage. And like Vince Vaughn, it's Vince Vaughn and Mel Gibson.
I love Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, you think you do.
He's fine in that movie.
Yeah, he kind of gets dragged
Bro.
into that shit.
He used to be the best. Like, he used to be the best little fucking, like, quick talking, like
Yeah. Dude,
Oh.
Old School, the Breakup, like those
Wedding
movies,
Crashers.
Wedding Crash, those movies are funny.
so damn funny.
All
When
you
he
gotta do
goes
is
on a
say-
rant,
All you gotta do is say earmuffs. Like you say shit, piss, fuck, cock.
dude, his rants were the best. Like, he would do rants, and like nowadays, I probably wouldn't laugh one time, but at the time when
Oh,
he was just
great.
going, every sentence, I was just dying.
No, they're
at.
still pretty funny.
Now,
I
now
haven't
I want
seen
to
it.
go home and watch Wedding Crash.
Dude, his rants were so good, so funny with the breakup when he's like talking.
They just don't make funny
So
movies
what? A hot
anymore.
older chick want to show you her hooters. You try to get jacked off in front of the whole family at dinner table.
Yeah, when he's fighting with that little kid on the Madden game. You know, I'm just the guy. I mean, they're the little guys with little big hearts. And he's talking shit to that little 10-year-old. That's
If
all.
baby
there.
wanted 12 lemons, baby should have said she wanted 12 lemons.
Yeah, dude, that's a
Yeah.
good fucking movie. That's a great
The
movie.
Breakup?
Yes.
They get too serious. Oh, Couples Retreats.
Oh,
another
you're
good
right.
one.
It gets way too
gets
serious.
sad.
It gets so
The
sad.
first
You're like,
half is funny. Then you're like, dang it, they're breaking up.
They like,
Yeah.
and they stay broken
Yeah,
up.
and
and
you're
like-
like,
And they
what?
see each other on the street at the end of the movie. Like, hey,
Hey,
They just
you were
keep on
walking
getting it.
naked with the Pepsi for that commercial.
Terrible. Yeah, I hate that movie.
what, the breakup?
That whole
I
thing
mean, it's
sucked.
so funny at the beginning, but
He,
then,
gets,
yeah.
he
I
gets
don't
the
like it.
strippers.
I don't like it.
He gets the strippers come in there like an
Yeah.
idiot just to
Yeah.
like, make her jealous. She's going on dates while he's there just to make him jealous.
It's terrible.
Sucks.
Couples
they-
Retreats funny.
All they
Hey,
had.
some of us have went through that, assholes.
Yeah.
Don't fucking put it on the
Yeah,
screen. We're trying to have a good time.
funny.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's
It's
what I'm saying.
not
It got
funny.
too serious.
It's not funny.
You know what's underrated?
What?
4 Christmases.
Yeah, it is actually really funny.
That's a good movie.
For like a movie you can watch with like your girlfriend or your wife or whatever watching like Christmas. It is funny. That is a funny movie.
Want to have a Vince Vaughn-a-thon.
Give me the fucking quick rundown of 4 Christmases.
4
The
Christmases.
quickest.
In-law, whatever. They have to
Yeah.
go to 4 different Christmases.
Okay. Vince Vaughn
Okay.
is
Everyone's divorced.
engaged
Quick,
to Reese
Brett.
Witherspoon.
Yep.
They
Okay, remember.
want to avoid their family at Christmas time like they always do. They're about to go on a vacation. Somehow their vacation gets fucked up and they have to go.
They're like selfish, like
They're like millennial selfish fuckers. And then they have to go see their families for Christmas. They don't want to do it, but then they do it, and it turns into like this nightmare before not nightmare. Nightmare, not nightmare. What's the one before Christmas?
what?
What's the
Christmas Eve?
No. The is it Shakespeare? Who did the
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Muppets before Christmas?
Yeah, the Mupp.
The Night Before Christmas. What's the movie? What's the story? Where the 3 ghosts come?
Oh, Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol. It's kind of like a modern day Christmas Carol, but with
Where
4
the ghosts
families.
come.
I would like to do a full hour of just Brent dressed up a little bit differently, pretending to be Alex Jones. You could nail it, dude.
Really?
Look at him. Look at the way he's sitting. He's all bulked up.
And then they turn the freaking frogs.
Yeah, dude, he could nail it. You could nail it, dude.
I've got proof.
Dude,
Gay.
you would go viral. You would go so viral. Like the way you're sitting, your arms look exactly like him right now.
There's birth control in the water.
Dude, that one night we were on the back of Mike's house here, you did it, and you looked. I saw it, and I was like, "Wow." I mean, Brent looks just like Alex.
A little puffy wearing a shirt that might be a little
so
too small.
funny.
Listen, you have to actually watch just like an hour's worth, and then actually try to get into
Yeah,
it.
you got to watch him for like a bunch of different.
Just like
things.
an hour, and then to just do it.
Yeah, dude, you could totally do.
Buy
it.
my supplements.
What was the one he says on Rogan that everyone memed forever? Something about retarded. I can't remember what it was.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm a little retarded.
I'm a little retarded.
Yeah, that one.
All right,
That's
My
funny.
favorite is when they get into Jesse Ventura. He's my favorite.
do his voice.
You don't know anything about being a frog man there, Jake Miller. I was there. I was in Tanay. You weren't there. Do you know? I know.
I like how
I
his
live
eyes
with-
go up. He like literally
He
goes to a
knows.
different person.
I live in the
yeah.
Baja.
Oh,
I was
shit.
the governor of Minnesota.
All right, so let's hit it, Brent. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Brent.
shit, my bad.
Alex
God
Jones,
damn,
do it in
it's
Alex
so-
Jones' voice if you could.
All right, support
The
tier.
support tier. The Big Heart Crew. Brandon Kennedy definitely does not believe Sandy Hook happened. Ruth Gebhardt.
I
She's a
don't either.
saint. I'm not going to say anything about it. Kevin Better, Katie Gates, James Palmer, Drew Woodburn, Ben Kiskell, and Amanda Miller's upstairs with a stuffy nose and a baby in the oven.
Nice.
Hey,
Keys go.
you didn't say anything like that.
Keys go.
All right, and up next we got Assault tier, aggressive with it. Brian Whittington in the cold plunge, doing shit at the fire range.
I
How
shared
much,
with
how
Brian
much is
Whittington.
Assault tier? Because I need to get. Maybe I should sponsor just to get get a guest there with him. He's just one guy.
He's by himself, guys.
I
One
sat
guy.
next to him in WrestleMania 3.
I mean, look! All these people have this all to themselves, and Brian Whittington by himself. Maybe that's why he has it. He's got his own little
I'm
island.
making myself
Smart.
laugh.
His own little
Yeah.
Whittington
So,
Epstein
anyways,
Island.
Jake.
Calvary tier: Matthew Norvell, Lindsey Holmes, Joe Lockman, Mayor of California, Jackson Miller, Mayor of Golden Beach, Chaptico Market and Deli,
Yep.
the mayors of Chaptico.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Jackson's the mayor of Golden Beach now?
Yep.
Sure. Who else would it be?
Vicky. She's my favorite.
Vicky's pretty great.
Wes Rice, Mayor of.
Although Kim's pretty great too. She made the hot dogs and stuff.
Oh,
So did
dude.
Elias, but
Wes Rice is the mayor of something, but what?
mayor of frickin'
Everywhere,
I don't know.
really.
the Rex.
The mayor of Sweet Home, Alabama.
Mayor of Leonardtown, fish. Lori Birch, Mayor of Wacomico Shores.
Yeah.
Adam Holmes.
The mayor of failed relationships.
No.
Oh my
What do you
gosh!
see
I
when
gotta
you- what-
fucking go edit that shit.
What do
now.
you see
Don't?
when
That
you?
was funny.
What do you say?
He said the mayor of failed relationships.
I was gonna say something.
That's fucked.
What do
He-
you, the mayor of
That
no
was-
fixed address. That's what I was gonna
It was
say.
a little joke. I wasn't being a dick.
I mean,
It's a joke. Hey, I
You want me to
happen.
leave
I
that, Jake?
happen to know.
You want me to leave it?
I happen to.
Jake, you want me to leave that?
I mean, it's fine. Adam likes it's called attention dollars. Adam likes it. The more
All
we,
right, I'll leave it.
I forgot what he said already. Was it bad?
He said the mayor
Oh, broken relationships.
of failed relationships.
Adam is having a hard time with that relationship.
Is he getting
Being-
back with her?
No. I happen to know that a certain Adam went on a little date
Oh, that's great news.
tonight.
Yeah.
Currently.
Oh, let's go, Adam.
We should- hey, you wanna call him and-
Call him?
Yeah,
Go.
call him now.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Do we know who he went on a date with?
I know.
Do I know?
Probably.
Does Mike know?
No.
Did you text me?
Yeah. Actually, I'll just write it here.
Yeah.
Let's just say I went to Moose the other night for I went there for the Queen of Hearts. Adam
Dude.
was already there like 3. I got there bought me some tickets. I got there like 6:30. It was
Listen.
actually kind of fun.
Listen. We want to run a shuttle from the Gainesville
Shh.
Volunteer Fire Department to the Moose.
Shh.
Oh, okay.
He's on this date, dog. He might be.
You might be balls deep right now.
Stop it.
Hey, let's leave a message. Oh, we didn't leave a message.
They're like Moose royalty.
Yes, they are. And I will tell you this. This was funny, man. We were talking. Me and him were just hanging out. Except, I was like, "Give me a drink. I'll be there in a minute."
Yeah.
Dude, I walk in. He's got like a bunch of Captain and Cokes, which Captain and Gingers, which is like I don't drink those, but
Oh, yeah.
I'll drink them.
Yeah.
And Jager bombs.
Jesus Christ. Just going to have ourselves a Tuesday.
Oh, everybody was in there was partying, dude.
I know.
Everybody was partying, and then she walks up and says hi to me because I know her.
Yeah.
And I won't say her name or whatever. And then we talked for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. And then sort of in the middle there, Adam breaks in and was like, "You want to go to Texas Roadhouse?"
Dude. That is such a pimp
She
move,
was like,
though.
"What's a Texas Roadhouse?" He's like, "Steaks." And but then the next 30 minutes they worked out going on a date tonight, basically. Maybe
Good
to
for
Texas
Adam.
Roadhouse.
That's
I
pretty
like
good.
It
that.
was so funny, and I was laughing, but it worked. And
But it worked.
he sent me a picture earlier that was like, "Hey, look at like this sweet."
But
It was no, it was like a Capitals like display. He's like he was at her house,
okay.
so he was picking her up. I guess he
okay.
actually picked her up.
Hell yeah, man.
It was
Good
cool.
for you, bud.
It was cool. I like
Actually,
to see
very
it.
happy for you. Glad that that's happening.
I'm
And,
glad that Adam is trying to move on from that other fucking situation.
what the fuck was that? You know what? Yeah, we're all mad about that, Adam, just because of how long, like it kept you
Hey,
from
man, love
2
is a-
years from
love is
coming
a-
to our
love-
zero party.
Love
Yeah.
is a crazy drug, bro.
Yeah. I don't
Ain't
know.
nobody mad at
I need
Adam.
everybody to come to the zero party this year, though. That means Brandon. That means Brian. That means all you guys, all the patrons got to
As
come.
long as Matt comes again, me and him got pretty
well,
drunk.
you're right. Me and Matt was great.
It is fun.
It was fun.
He brought
Yeah.
one of the twins with him.
It was a blast getting to hang out with everybody.
Did-
and then everybody left at like 11. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how it should be, bro. Don't hang out past
We need-
11. You're crazy for hanging out.
we need to get some real ammunition and real guns this time, though.
Did we shoot guns?
We did.
We
We shot
shot-
22. You
I
shot
must have
yours.
left already.
Shot your 22 or something.
Oh no, that's a pellet gun.
It was a
But that was
pellet.
fun. Oh, we had a challenge.
Yeah.
Who won that in the dark?
Oh,
Somebody.
Lindsay.
What,
I mean,
thought it was
Lauren.
Lauren Wilkes.
It was
yeah.
Lauren. Yep.
it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, she planted that motherfucker. It's
Yeah.
pap.
Nailed it.
That was fun having a
It was.
little pow pow.
That's what I was trying to do. It's like just a bunch of little games.
Yeah.
Quick games that like go,
So-
come and go.
Everybody brings a box of 9, and we go out in the back.
All right. But I do want to do 10. You get 5 minutes maybe on the hoop. How many shots you can make from a certain range, of course. Not right.
Right now, I would beat both of you in free throws.
Oh my gosh, his
I
asshole.
haven't shot a basketball in probably.
Me
I like
years.
don't miss. But then again, it is my
Me
court.
neither.
It's got to be a different
Shooting's
court.
never been my thing, so I don't even talk trash.
It
I'm
has
make-
never been your
Me
thing.
neither.
No,
I'm
I
making.
don't- I have no
I'm
shot.
making,
Bullying people.
I'm
I
making
might-
17 out of 20.
I just get to the hole,
Cold.
get to
Oh
the rack.
yeah.
But I can do
But
it.
one rim. What are we
I'll-
talking?
10-footer.
Are we talking like at a like my kind of hoop, or are you talking about like a double rim, or are you talking about at
A
a?
regular rim,
Dude,
bro.
let me tell you this.
I'm talking.
Chad,
Where do you go in to shoot? Is what I'm saying.
Right through your backyard.
See, this man's talking shit.
I'm gonna get y'all in on something.
Hmm.
My brother-in-law Chad is building an
A big gym?
amazing outbuilding, and he's gonna have 16-foot ceilings and at least a half court full like basketball.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Full
Well, I
half
guess we
court.
need to go be friends with Chad again.
I'm friends with Chad.
Well, he's your
And
brother.
during the winter, we're gonna play ball there, dude. Like 4-on-4.
I don't like
which-
playing with y'all. Somebody gets hurt.
No.
Didn't Chris like break his ankle last summer?
I mean, Jake's the most
we're
hurt. I
we're
think he's gonna take it
yeah,
easy.
We're not playing with like with me and
You-
Elias and Chris and
you guys
whoever.
get
I'm talking about me and
violent.
Chad. He's friends with like good athletes that know how to play basketball more than
Okay.
just throw the body around.
All right, well,
Which I
now,
do too.
Now I'm down.
I don't foul.
I love basketball so much.
I did.
And
I
I've finally
hope
been
I
able
get
to
better,
shoot.
man. I'm
Like
still like.
I've
dude,
finally been able to shoot a little bit.
I'm
It's
still
been
nervous
great.
to even jump.
I would be
Yeah,
too,
I
bro.
would be too.
That's why you
I
grow
can't-
mushrooms
like-
now.
My leg is so tight right
You should
now.
be doing squats like
Bothering me.
every day.
I'm on a stretching program,
Oh,
but
okay.
All right, well, let's wrap this
Yeah,
up.
we're done.
It's
So,
9:15. Daddy's tired.
Daddy is tired too. This daddy, other one.
All
so,
the daddies.
we hope you all have a fantastic week, and thank you to the patrons. Thank you for the listeners. And if you want to like hang out in the Patreon area, we got a couple videos up there for you.
I want to do a live show soon.
It's been a while, dude. It's
Sign
scary.
up for
What you
the
think?
Patreon.
I mean, I think about it every week. I'm like, should we just go live? I'm like, nah.
We should do it, but we got to tell people
No, I know.
ahead
yeah,
of time.
we do.
That
So
way we can get like 3 or 4 people in there.
yeah, it's usually around 10, like peak, and then for
But now
like,
we have a lot more followers. They might just
just be there. And be like,
check
what
in and
the
be like,
fuck is this?
well, I
we
follow
better
this
have we better have
page.
some good content, my friends.